Imagine sitting in like a massive sports bar on a Sunday. You've got 80 different screens around you, perfectly synced.
Oh, yeah, just total visual overload.
Exactly, showing every game, every angle. And the mission for you today is to figure out how these massive venues actually manage that scale, like without the staff completely losing their minds.
Right, because setting that up sounds like an absolute nightmare.
So, okay, let's unpack this. We are pulling the curtain back using a highly specific catalog from HDTV Supply. We're specifically looking at their WolfPack HDMI over IP matrix switchers.
Yeah, and the real genius here is this uh, fundamental paradigm shift in how we handle video distribution. Historically, if you wanted to route, say, 40 cable boxes to 80 TVs.
You needed a massive hardware frame, right?
Exactly. It was like building a dedicated physical train track for every single video signal,
Right.
from the source straight to the screen.
Which means incredibly thick, expensive cables.
Mm.
And a central switcher the size of a refrigerator. But AV over IP changes all of that. It's less like laying train tracks and more like a postal system.
I mean, that's a perfect way to put it. The WolfPack system takes a heavy 1080p video signal and uses, well, H.264 or H.265 compression protocols.
Right, so it basically chops that video up into standard data packets.
Yeah, essentially stuffing the video into standard digital envelopes. And because it's compressed so well, those envelopes can travel up to 450 feet over cheap, off-the-shelf CAT6 network cables.
Just routing through a standard 1G network switch, which is wild.
It really is. Plus, the system uses PoE, power over Ethernet.
Oh, so the exact same cable routing your video data is also carrying the electrical current.
Yep. It provides the power to the receiver box hidden right behind the TV.
Okay, so the infrastructure is decentralized and highly efficient, but I feel like that still leaves a huge human problem.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, if I'm a bartender managing 80 screens and 40 inputs, sending these data packets to the right destination sounds like a complete nightmare. You can't just have a universal remote with 80 unlabeled buttons.
Right. You can't expect someone to just blindly guess and route the right game to the right wall. What's fascinating here is how the user interface completely solves the chaos of the hardware.
How do they actually do it?
Well, they use a tablet system called the WolfPad. Instead of a grid of text or confusing buttons, it actually displays a visual floor plan of the building right on an iPad.
Wait, really? Like a literal floor plan?
Yeah, and it includes real-time video previews.
Oh, wow, which is crucial. Because you aren't just trusting that input 4 is the football game. You actually see the live feed on the tablet.
Exactly. You see it before you just drag and drop it onto the graphic of the TV above the bar.
That is so intuitive, but how does it not lag?
Well, the reason that action feels so seamless on the user end is the incredibly low 80 millisecond switching latency.
That is fast.
Right. Because the H.265 protocol compresses and decompresses the video so efficiently at the endpoints, the network switch can route those data packets incredibly fast.
So changing channels across the entire building feels instantaneous.
Exactly. It's just instantly updated.
Okay, it makes sense technically, but I have to ask about scaling this up. A 40 input by 80 TV setup brings up a major hurdle. I mean, the cost.
Yeah, we definitely have to talk about the price tag.
Like if you just need a basic 1080p AV over IP matrix, it starts at a very accessible $150. But that massive sports bar rig, I mean, turning all 80 TVs off with one tap is amazing, but that setup will run you $20,100.
Right, which sounds steep up front. But if you look at the economics of a commercial venue, it makes a ton of sense.
How so?
Well, that $20,000 is replacing the need for multiple independent cable boxes attached to every single TV.
Ah, which would incur massive monthly commercial license fees.
Exactly.
So the matrix switcher is really a one-time hardware investment. It basically becomes the central nervous system of the business.
You swallow the 20 grand once,
Yeah.
and it pays for itself. You eliminate recurring overhead and stop staff from spending an hour every morning wrestling with blind routing.
Which is a total lifesaver for a busy sports bar.
Precisely. It's really a masterpiece of hidden engineering. We see this level of intuitive floor plan video control keeping the chaos at bay in commercial venues today.
All disguised as just a simple iPad app connected by a massive web of network cables.
Exactly. It looks so simple from the outside.
So the next time you are out watching a game and the screens shift flawlessly from the pregame show to kickoff, you'll know exactly how the data is moving.
Yeah, it's not magic, just brilliant engineering.
Which leaves me with this thought for you to chew on. As our own homes gather more and more connected screens from the kitchen to the bedroom to the garage.
Oh, absolutely. They're everywhere now.
Right,
Uh,
like how long until we need a $20,000 matrix switcher just to manage the morning news in our living room?